We are starting on our backs. Lie down, legs straight, or if you prefer legs bent, if you've got a little bit of a dodgy lower back, then it might feel a bit more comfortable to lie with your legs bent. So choose your place. Wherever you are, slide your shoulder blades under, take a long deep breath in. As you breathe in, I just want you to feel your rib cage expanding out to the sides, like you're filling your lungs. And then as you exhale, you're closing your rib cage back into the center and then gently compressing the spine using your tummy muscles and activating those little core muscles. And then inhaling, releasing, opening up the rib cage, allowing your lower back to gently come off the ground. And then exhale, gently squeeze down to the floor. Do that a couple more times. And then on your next breath, just keep that core active. Bring your feet together with your legs bent back, extend them. And then pull your toes in, push your heels away, and gently lift your heels off the ground to stretch your calves. So lift up and feel that stretch down the back of the legs. And then drop the heels, point the toes forward to plantar flexion of the feet. Take a long, deep breath in. Squeeze the lower tummy, left leg on its own. Lift it all the way up towards the sky. Hold it at the top, push through the sole of the foot. Then that same leg drifts down to a little hover. Point the toe, lift the leg all the way back up. Dorsal flex the foot, lower the leg back down. Pause, point the toe, lift back up. Flex the foot, drift back down. So when we lift this leg up towards the sky, you pause, you stretch through, and then you lower the leg to the floor. So we're trying to wake up the hamstrings, the hip flexors. Breathe. 2 more. Keep your right leg grounded so it's not lifting up with the other leg. It will want to. 1 more. And then bend the knee, tabletop. Hand to the right hand to the right side of your head. Left arm floating or just lightly press the fingers into the ground. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, kick the foot away, head to the floor. Exhale, inhale. So we keep our right leg pushed and pressed down into the floor. And then you squeeze and reach. That's 5. 5 more to go. You're lightly holding the back of the head so you're not yanking up. You're feeling the rotation through your obliques, lifting those shoulders off the floor. Now, on your last one, you lift, you hold your elbow towards the knee. And we do 10 of the pulses. Let's go. 10, 9, 8. Reach it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Head down, shoulders down, hands around the front of that shin. Pull the thigh in towards the shoulder, stretch down the hip flexor. Slide your right leg down the mat. You feel that opening across your sacrum into that hip. And then use quite a lot of arm strength to pull the knee a little bit further in, pushing your bottom into the floor at the same time. Now, as you bring your knee back through to center, take that leg straight back up to the ceiling. Lightly hold the back of the thigh and just push into your hands, just to get that little extra stretch into the hand. So be wary that you haven't lifted your left hip off the floor, that you're pushing down into both buttocks equally, then push that leg straight. Now, holding onto that leg, climb up. Catch the calf and just drive that thigh in to lift your shoulders off the floor. Keeping your shoulders relaxed. Then lift your right leg into a hover. So I still feel the floor with the back of my calf very lightly. Then reach your fingers forward, above the arms. So the most important part of this exercise, this leg is fully extended. And then lift the shoulders, reach the fingers and pump a little bit more. and work those upper abs. Breathe. Strengthen those legs. 10, 9, pump more. 7, 6, squeeze down, lift higher. 3, 2, and 1. Leg down, head down, shoulders down. Catch that hamstring again. And go a little bit deeper into the stretch. Perhaps grab the calf if you can. Shoulders in the floor, don't lift the hip off the ground. And stretch. Hold and breathe.
For this, haven't you?
In the hamstrings, yes. Straighten out. Go a little bit deeper. You've still got another 2 deep breaths to go. And then carefully release the leg. Bend that same knee. Pop your sole foot onto the ground. Okay, so we're going into one-legged bridge. Fabulous glute strengthening exercise. From there, keep your arms down by your side. And I want you to power that left buttock and lift your hips into a bridge. And as you do so, your right heel will just slide in towards you. So the right leg stays extended, pointing through the toe, and lift the hips so they're equal. Don't be dropping down on that right side. Squeeze the butt. We're going to inhale, lift that right leg up to the sky. Exhale, drop it down, tap the heel to the ground. Lift up. If at any point this feels too much, you simply bend the knee and do a toe tap and a tabletop position of the knee instead. Otherwise, let's go. Come on, down and up. 5 more. Squeeze the left glute. Hamstring fired up. 3 more. Breathe. 2. Last one. Stays in the sky. And we press those hips up and down. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7. Activate. Squeeze it. 4. Right leg high. And 1. Drop the foot. Lift the hips up high as you breathe in. Exhale. Roll it out. Soles of the feet together, knees fall out to the side, lower back just very gently lifts off. So the leg will get underneath there and rock the hip side to side. Let it go. Now we're going to keep our legs in that position. We're going to lift our legs up into a diamond shape. So the connection with my insides of my feet and my heels are there, so that when you push them into them, they open the knees a little bit wider. Keep that activation, keep that lateral rotation of the hips. We're going to tap our right foot to the outside edge of our right mat, right side edge, the right edge of the mat, and then the left foot to the left edge of the mat. And you're working like a lever. If you want the legs to go a little bit further, you can tap down to the corner and pull in, corner and pull in. If you want to go left, drop your heels very slightly and then just tap closer in towards your bottom. But I want you to keep the rotation in the hips the whole time. I want you to feel like your opposite side is trying to move the direction of your lengthened leg, but you're preventing it from happening by using your core strength. 6 more. Please keep that connection with your feet at the tops, a little squeeze before you tap the leg away. Last 2. Excuse me. When you've done your last one, bring your feet together. Lift your arms up in the center, in between the knees, reach to the heels. Oh. Reach, reach, reach. Right. Come on, keep it going. Get higher. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. As you drop your head down, slide your hands into the knees. Down the shins, catch the ankles, push the soles of the feet together, use your elbows to open the knees, or catch around the outside edge of the feet. heels down to the groin, bottom in the ground. So push the base of your spine down into the floor and shoulders down, head down, and feel that lovely stretch into the hips. Lovely long deep breaths. Now just release the feet back down to the floor. Slide your legs flat down. Arms relax, interlace your fingers, take a full body stretch. Inhaling, lift up through the ribcage. Make sure you're turning your palms away from you. Exhale, gently push your spine into the floor, activating those abs. When you do push your back flat, keep that stretch through the arms. Do it again. Then slide the heels away, lift the heels off the ground, stretch your back calves. And then point the toes away, arms relaxed down by your side, right leg, lift it up the floor to the sky, hold it there, dorsiflex to the foot, and then gently drop the leg back down, hover, pause, pointing the toe, lifting back up. So exactly the same principle as the other side, the left leg stays grounded. Don't force your leg up so that you lift the buttock, just allow it to move as far as it can go, and then really lengthen. Beautifully controlled through your abdomen. 3 more. Last 2. One more. Lift all the way up to the sky. Then bend the knee, left hand side of the head, right arm just relax lightly to the ground or hovered. And we exhale, curl up and kick away as the head drops. So now we're working to the right side of the obliques. Lifting the shoulders. Make sure you get your full crunch and your twist. So you're working at different ranges of rotation. Inhale down. Exhale, power up. We've got 5 more to do. Last 2. Now remember that last one stays up. So we lift up, we curl, we reach and press. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Reach it. Come on. Elbow touching that knee. And 1. Head down, shoulders down. Slide your hands around the front of the shin. Drive the thigh in towards your chest, abdomen, shoulder, everything. And as you do, squeeze the lower belly deep into the base of the spine to ground the buttocks, lengthen the left leg, and then drive the right thigh in using your arms. Anybody else got tight hip flexors?
I think so.
Should feel that at the very top of your thigh.
Feel it more here. Yeah.
Tight glutes.
Yeah. Well, if I push it out a little bit, I can feel it run off.
Yeah. Now, when you begin to release the leg, you take that leg straight up to the sky, lightly holding the right hand back of the thigh. Bend the elbows, just feel a light hamstring stretch. Push the knee straight, toe pulled in. And keeping your shoulders relaxed, just climb up the leg, drive the thigh towards you as you lift you towards the thigh.
Or just move your head to your leg. Move.
However, lift the left leg to a hover. Flex the feet, straighten that knee. Release the arms, up the hands, go. Remember your focus point. So your left leg, you should be practically brushing the floor with calf. Now push your right leg into deeper extensions and lengthen the knee. Now reach up another inch and come harder. Let's go. 10, 9, lift, reach your toes. 5, 4, straighten your legs. 2 and 1. Head down, leg down, shoulders down. Catch the leg one more time. Keeping your head down as you pull the leg in. Straighten it up. Hold and breathe there. Straight. Right side, left. So 2 more really deep breaths. Exhaling, going up a little bit further. And then when you've had enough, bend the knee and pop the foot on the floor. So the right knee is bent, your left leg is straight. Good. Okay, one-legged bridge on this right side. Ooh, okay. Arms down by your side, slide your shoulder blades under, power up that right bottom and lift your hips and feel your left heel just sliding in a little bit. So naturally will, obviously. That's your starting point. Pointing the toes, hips up higher, let's go. Lift the leg up to the sky, hips stay where they are, tap the heel down for 1. Lift, tap the heel down for 2. So if you find it's too much in your lower back, or your hips are not stable, bend your knee, take the load off and tap the toe and lift the leg to tabletop. Okay? Go, come on, squeeze. Up for 5, 6, 7. Let's power up that right buttock. 8. You've got 2 more left to do. The leg stays up high in the sky on your next one. Lift and hold. Let's pump those hips up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Come on, press it. 4, 3, 2 and 1. Inhale, drop the left foot to the floor, lift the hips, and exhale, roll it out. Just flip the spine, release into its comfortable place. So when you're ready, you're going to turn over to your left side, and you can either be resting on your hand, you can come up to there if you really want to.
Good to see you.
Bend your knees, so your knees line with your hip, but your feet are slightly tucked behind. Hands can be on the hips or slightly in front of you, so you choose. We're going to open and close this knee, keeping your feet together, so it's a clam exercise. It's just a mobilization of the hips. Don't let your hip bones roll, you'll feel them, because if your hand is moving, your hip bones are moving. Just exhale, open, inhale, close. So we're going to carry on with this exercise, but I want you to lift your feet and you'll get a little bit more range. So now the only part of my leg is the top part of my leg on the floor, the lower part's completely off. Got 6 more of these. Plus 2. Now this one stays up and let's pulse it. Little movements. Squeeze it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now drop your legs all the way to the floor. Brief 5 seconds relaxation. Now that whole leg is going to come up as one piece. So we lift the leg up, we drop the leg down. Now, what happens with this? When we start to get tired, I quite often see the foot gets run away without the knee, and then you're immediately rotating and doing the wrong positioning. So keep your knee very slightly higher than your foot, but don't rotate. Just lift it up to one big, like a block. Take your knee right at your hips.
How fun.
Right. 4. There we go. Now
Who's that in line with?
Your knees line up with your hip bones. Very big.
And the knee in line with my hip.
All right, this lifts you up for the next one. Lovely. 6 more. Last 3. Last little exercise. 2. Hold it up. And let's pose. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop it down. Again, 5-second breather. Last exercise. We take the lever longer so that it comes in front of our hip bone. So you're a 90-degree angle for your back and the back of your leg. So take the leg up. Extend the knee so you're in hip flexion. Turn your toes very slightly up towards the sky. Don't let your leg drop lower than your hip level. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, drop it down. Do not turn those toes down. Also, the leg may start to creep back here. Bring it forward if it does. 8, 9. Should be horrible. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2. That's 15. Turn the toes up. Let's go. 10, 9. Squeeze it to its maximum point. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Lift it and drop it. And bash it out. I counted up to 10 and counted down from 5 to 1 to make it 15. I don't like counting up, I like counting down.
Start 15 then.
I don't like starting 15.
We know how many there are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so from here, just come up onto your elbow. Take your legs slightly in front. Butter hasn't recovered yet. Lean into your left bottom, so the one that wasn't working. Then pull your knees up and in towards you. Just grab around your shins. Just drive your thighs in towards you. Just allowing your back to just kind of flex. Let your lower back just drop. Then lift up out of your shoulder. And then I want you to just reach towards your toe. And then turn your knees down slightly as you do so. So we're going to do a lengthening as our arm reaches back off the mat. And then as you come in, turn your knees as you pull in towards the side of the foot. Lengthen. Pull in. Lengthen. Pull in.
It's from the East German.
Now push away, drop your shoulder, come up. I'm not even leaning on my arm.
No, this arm doesn't go out.
Don't take your arm out, just do your legs and drop back and just come here like that.
How are you going down if you're not moving your
Steady.
arm?
I'm just really light on it.
I'm not going.
Don't worry. Right, everyone hold. And let's pulse the tail. Use the legs in and out like this. 8, 7, 6, 5. I'm really glad you're not really in view of the camera. 3, 2, hold. Extend your legs. Reach your toes. Let's go! 8, 7, arm high. 5, 4, arm forward. 3, 2, and drop it. And what I want you to do is just take a little stretch. Take the arm straight, take your right arm overhead, catch the wrist, and pull your whole side of your body away. So the underneath, your waist is just lifted very slightly off the ground, and then you're reaching.
Now you understand why I used to get thrown out the step class in the 80s. I couldn't get my arms and legs to do different things.
You're the one going in the wrong direction,
I was
falling
going
over.
in one direction, couldn't coordinate those arms.
All you're going to do from here is just turn onto your tummy. So roll yourself over.
It's weird to see you though.
You can switch ends if you Okay, take your arms out like an aeroplane. Chin slightly tucked. We lift upper body up. We look towards left hand, squeeze the left shoulder blade, rotate to the center and to the right side, back to center and down. We inhale up, arms high, exhale, squeeze, rotate, 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 squeeze, rotate center and down. If you wish, add the legs into just a hover, an active hover. If you don't want the legs, leave the legs on the floor. Otherwise, just keep them there. So what I want you to make sure you're not doing, which is what I see a lot, is this. Yeah? You're moving your arms down and making it easy. This is about lifting back of your hand towards the ceiling and squeezing the shoulder blade. If your legs are up, squeeze them closer together. 2 more.
Rotation speed from the core. I tend to find
Yeah, and your shoulder blade.
I find my legs lifting up from that core.
Yeah, separate your upper body from your lower body, unless it's covered. Right, drop your fingers down, drop your head and chest down, keep those legs covered. Lift up one more time, raise those arms and pump the arms. Squeeze, now squeeze your thighs together as you pump through the shoulder blades. Pulling them together, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Wriggle through those hips, relax the body. Then your eye goes the other way. Keep just wriggling through your body, loosening everything up. Letting go of any tension. So we're going to try and slide into child pose. So lift up, carefully transition back into one, or onto the elbows, arching the spine. That's your alternative place here if you prefer. Reach the arms. Spend a good 20 seconds just enjoying this position. Give yourselves a couple more breaths. And then when you're ready, I want you to bring yourself over onto your other side. So switch ends or just flip over onto the other side. So you're going to be working your left leg lying on your right side.
Do we?
Right side, left leg working. So the knees are in front of your hip bones, the feet are slightly tucked under. Hand on hip or in front of your chest, back flat. Your knees a little bit further forward and the side of your feet a little bit further back. Feet glued together, we open and close the top knee. So again, just make sure you're not rolling your hip, you're just working that muscle underneath through the joints. Couple of more here, then lift that lower leg off the ground, and then you've got more range. Feet together, up. You want to step ahead, you are. Just want to get it over and done with, right? 7 more rotations, 6, 5, 4, abs on tight. 2, and we hold it up. Let's press. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and just gently drop it down as you little warm up. Keep those knees directly in front. When we're ready, this leg's coming up on its own. Let's go. Inhale to begin. Exhale, lift. Inhale, drop. So again, like I said on the other side, we tend to see a lot of this. Rotation the wrong way. Turn the knee very slightly up, but don't turn it up towards the sky. And then just work it as abduction and down. And down. Five more. Two. Hold up. Let's press 10, 9, 8, 7. Come on, squeeze it up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. And then just drop it down. Again, take a quick breather down there. Okay, keep that core active. We're going to lift that leg up. Take it in front. Hip flexion, knee extension. Turn the toes up slightly. Don't drop your leg lower than hip level. We lift straight up to the sky. Back down for 1. Just doing my fancy counting again. When we get to 10, then we go completely different.
Stop at 42.
6, 7, 8. Come on, lift it up. Turn those toes up. And 10. We've got 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay up in the air. Let's do this. Come on. 10, 9, 8. Don't let it creep away. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift it up and drop it down. Give it a little bash out. So we're going back into those side abdominal exercises, up into your elbow. Let's see if we can get it right this side.
Yeah.
Or just do your own thing and stay quietly in the corner.
Yes, you can't see.
Roll onto your right buttock, lift the knees in, just give them a little hug in. But whilst you do, kind of drop in the spine. Just kind of loosen your lower back a little bit. Then you're going to push through to the floor. Lift your chest. So you're nice and strong in the abs. Then release the knees and let them drop very slightly over. It's a little tiny rotation, reaching to the toes. Yeah, that's where you end up. So you straighten off the knees, lengthen, drop down, and pull in a little twist. So all it does is just cause a little tiny extra side bend.
Got half of that.
That's fine. Just 2 more. Last one. Hold those toes, turn those toes, and then reach like that. Little bouncing motion through the thighs. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Here comes the fun bit. And hold. Take the arm up, lift the legs, reach the toes, and let's press those legs up and down. Reach the arm back. 8, 7, reach the arm forward, crunch up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slide onto your right side, lengthen the arm, take your left hand over, catch the wrist, and stretch. Whoop. Stretch the body on that left side. Reaching the arm long, leg long, lift your waistline off the ground so you've got a lovely stretch down that hip area. Can't balance on my right side for some reason. All over the shop. And then simply turn over onto your back. Okay. Arms relaxed down by your side. Take them a little bit wider. Lift those legs up to tabletop. Bring the legs back into a diamond shape. but this time lift them up a little bit higher. So skinny little diamond. This is an opportunity to take your levers longer. So repeat the exercise, dropping down. If you wish, you can stay in a crunch, just lightly holding onto the head and working those upper abs, if you wish. If you really want to challenge, you can drop both legs, tap the floor, curl in.
Too many instructions.
If you wish. You can come back to here. Eight more. Five. 4. 3. 2. One more. And 1. Head down, shoulders down. Bring the knees together, straighten your legs to the sky. Straighten, straighten. Toes pointed. If you need to, for every 5 seconds, grab the back to the thighs. Grab back to the thighs. Point those toes away. Are you ready? Fast split scissor kick. Abs on tight. Let's go. Press, cross, 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 cross. Whole idea of this is knees are straight. Work on your hip flexors. Don't wait for your other leg to come up. Cross halfway through. Cross, 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 cross. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. And soles of feet together, knees out wide. Another rock through those hips. Letting your body relax. Keeping the soles of the feet together, bring your arms gently down by your side and then lift your hips up into a bridge, keeping the knees open. So you're pushing down into the outer edges of your feet, allowing that opening through your hips. Squeeze the butt. A bit of a counter stretch exercise. Look at this like a relaxation. And when you're ready, just drop back into the floor. Bring the knees together. Take your feet wide. Let your knees fall over to the right. So my left knee sits behind my right foot. Then my right foot sits on that left knee. And I push the leg down to stretch. Open your left arm and drop the shoulder down. So in an ideal world, your shoulder blade is completely flat on the floor. And your left knee is on the floor as well. So that wonderful stretch of thigh, hip flexor, abdominals. When you're ready, just slide the heel off, rock into center and carefully transition to the other side. Settle down for a couple of breaths, and then you slide that heel onto the knee and do exactly the same this side. Now gently release the heel, roll into the center. Take your left ankle over your right knee, lift your right thigh in, let's stretch the buttock. Catching the back of the thigh or the shin, opening the left knee. Rock over into your right buttock a little bit more. Your arms. Get the stretch a bit deeper. And then we simply swap the sides over. So right ankle over the left knee, left leg comes in, you catch it. Over the right knee, again, tiny bit more weight into that left buttock. Head down, shoulders down, bottoms down. Use your elbow to open that knee if you can. more deep breath. Use that exhale to go that tiny bit further. And then as you ease it off, release the right leg, use your left leg just to roll up. Take your legs in front of you, grab hold of your feet, get a lovely strong length through the spine, and when you're ready, fold forward, stretch the hamstrings. And bend and extend those hamstrings if they are tight. Bend, extend, bend, extend. Best way to loosen really tight hamstrings. And I'm going to leave you there for about 20 minutes to half an hour whilst you just crack on and do your hamstrings. And just melt down into it. When you're ready to come out of it, just roll up, lean back, and just lift your chest, pull your shoulders back. Then slide into comfortable cross-legged position, sit tall. Open your arms. Raise your arms up. I want you to interlace your fingers and then bring your arms in front of you. Squeeze your fingers, open your shoulder blades and really feel that stretch deep to your shoulder blade. Put your arms away from your shoulders. Curve back through your spine a little bit more. And then do the opposite, turn your palms away. Lift up, lengthen the arms up. Keep your shoulders relaxed, but straighten out through your arms and elbows. And then gently bring your hands together. Bow down. Give yourself a clap, ladies and gentlemen, or gentlemen that are in here.